Hi, we're on Lesson 3, Module 4. I can add and subtract multiples of 10 and some ones within 100. You're going to need your dry erase marker, your sock, and your personal whiteboard. All right, the first thing I want you to do is write 48 plus 20 on your board. Answer it in any way you can. If you need to draw base 10 blocks, if you want to draw place value, discs, whatever you want, answer the question. What I want you to do is pause the video right now and come back when you have your answer. Okay, 48 plus 20. Did you write 68? Good. So if we look at this, we have 8 ones here, 0 here. So 8 ones and 0 ones are 8 ones, and 4 tens and 2 tens is 6 tens, so our answer would be 68. I want you to keep this on your board. Don't erase this, because we're going to look at this problem now. 48 plus 21. I want you to write this right underneath. What do you notice about this problem and the last problem we just did? 48 is the same, right? And the 21, that's really close to the 20 that we just had. So the 21 is really close to the 20. Now, how much difference is there? Well, we have 20 and 21. 21 is definitely bigger, but only by 1. Now, if we think back to this one that we wrote down, 48 plus 20, we got 68. And 48 plus 21, that's only 1 more. So what would this be? If we had 68 with the first one, and this one is just 1 more, you're right, we would get 69. I want you to look at 1 more. Okay, 48 plus 19. I want you to write this underneath the other ones. And I want you to look at the first number, 48. It's the same as 48 plus 20. It's the same as 48 plus 21. The only difference is the number we're adding. So we've already said that 48 plus 20 is 68. Can we use that to help us solve this one really fast? We can think about this in a different way. We know that 48 plus 20 equals 68. 19 is 1 less than 20. So the answer to this one is going to be 1 less than the answer to this one. 48 plus 20 was 68. So 1 less than 68 is 67. 48 plus 19 is 67. All right, we're going to try some more. I want you to erase your board. And I want you to first write down 25 plus 50. Now, this should be pretty simple to figure out. We've done these kinds of problems many, many times. 25 plus 50, right, is 75. Now I want you to write down 25 plus 51. Okay, we need to look at this a little carefully. This 25 is the same. 50 here, 51 here. What is the difference between the two numbers that we're adding? One is 50, one is 51. 51 is bigger than 50, okay? But it's only bigger by 1. Now 25 plus 50 equals 75. If this is just bigger than 1, then our answer is going to be bigger than 1. So 25 plus 51 equals 76. We can use numbers to help us add up other numbers, especially when they're like this and they end in a 0 at first. So let's look at our third problem. 25 plus 49. Again, all the 25s are the same. Now this 49 and this 50 are different by 1, but this time it's less than. 49 is less than 50, but it's only less than 50 by, what is it? Yeah, 1. So 25 plus 50 is 75. 25 plus 49 is 74. Now, how did I figure that out so quickly? Well, I just took 1 away from my answer from this one because 49 is 1 less than 50. All right, we're going to try a few more. Okay, you don't even have to write anything down. I just want you to watch on this one. We have 27 plus 60. Okay, so this answer I would get is 87. I have 2 10s, and 6 10s is 8, 7 1s, 0 1. So I have 87. Now, 27 is the same. We are adding one more to our answer because 61 is one more. So this was 87. One more than 87 would be 88. So 27 plus 61 equals 88. All right, let's look at the third one. 27 plus 59. We're going to go back up to that first one. 27 plus 60, we know is 87. 59 is one less. So if it's one less, my answer has to be one less than 87. 27 plus 59, can you guess what it is? That's right, it's 86. It's that simple. We can use our benchmark numbers, our other numbers, to help us solve harder problems. All right, let's see. I want you to practice solving this number the arrow way. Write 48 minus 20 on your board. Oops. And I want you to solve this using the arrow way. So what would you do? How would you solve this? Well, we would write 48. And then we would draw our arrow. And above it, we're going to be taking away some numbers. What number are we going to be taking away? That's right, we're going to be taking away 10. My text box doesn't want to work for me. So it's minus 10. And 48 minus 10 is, right, 38. We'll just write it here for now. And then 38 with my arrow is going to be 28. So I have to make sure I put my minus 10 on top of my other arrow. Sorry it doesn't look so pretty, guys. All right, so my answer is 28. Remember, 48 minus 10 is 38. 38 minus 10 is 28. How can 48 minus 20 help us with 48 minus 21? How can 48 minus 20 help us? Well, I know that 48 minus 20, that's 28. And 21 is just one more than 20. So that means that I have to what? I have to subtract one more because this is subtraction. So 48 minus 20 is 28. 48 minus 21, I have to go one less. That is going to be 27. All right, let's practice this one. And you don't have to solve and share this strategy with your partner. We're just going to talk about it. 77 minus 30. 77 minus 30. Well, I think it equals 47. Why don't you try to figure that out to see if I'm right? Okay, now I want you to do 77 minus 31 and 77 minus 29. And when you're done, come back and let's talk. So, what did you notice? Did you notice that your answers are going to vary by one number? Awesome. So we have 77 minus 30, 47. 77 minus 31, 46. 77 minus 29. Did you let this fool you? I hope not. Just 46. Easy. We've got this. All right, we're going to just do a few more things. I want you to look at this paper because this is our problem set that you're going to be doing. And you're going to be getting some numbers and you're going to be using the arrow way to solve them. And you're going to just see how easy it is to just add one more or subtract one more to get our answers. The harder part comes on the second page when we start doing the subtraction, but I don't think it's going to be a problem for you because you're just going to be using your arrowway too to see how these all go together. All right, and then you're going to use your arrowway, number bonds, or if you can do it in your head, awesome. You might want to use scrap paper or your dry erase board to solve those. And here's a few more. I know this is a long problem set today, but I know that you're going to be just fine too. All right, remember, when you get to your group, make sure if you have any questions, you let us know. All right, see you later.